Oh yeah, you know what time it is. That time, your favorite rappers' time, your favorite movie stars' time, your favorites' time. Just know that much. It's your boy TheCzarr, all right, reserve, rocking with you another day, coming to you with another hit, another banger. Now we finna get into it. Now what got me jaded is people was hopping in my inbox telling me stuff about Little Panama and trying to convince me about other things another way. It's not gonna work. I see the big picture. See the big picture. That's what I always did. Hit that like button. Hashtag CommenterNation. Hit that like button because they don't want us to see the big picture. The way y'all acting shows me that something's funny, let alone of what I already know. So here's what we're going to talk about right now. On Instagram yesterday, people's favorite stars, Little Panama and her buddy Victor, hopped on and was talking about me. What you guys didn't know, max you had 20 people in that live on Instagram. That live. What you didn't know is about 18 of them were with me. That's what you don't get. It's funny because you try to hop on there to discredit me, and you were sneak dissing. You couldn't even say my name. But still, shout to Panama because she got heart with it. At least she's voicing her issues and why she's angry at me. But you got Victor sitting there quiet. And that's not really what we're going to talk about because in that live, Victor exposed himself like I knew you would. Because you simped in the whole situation. You were a simp and did something for someone else because you wanted to impress them. That's obvious. That's obvious. You're one of them dudes who walk around trying to impress people, trying to impress women instead of being yourself. And that's the problem. Victor, how were you not at Riva Motorsports, but you knew everything going on? Now, I know who took the pictures, and we're going to keep that one quiet because he is a certified witness on the affidavit that took the picture. That has been clarified to me, not by investigators, but by a roundabout research. So I'm not going to give his name out. We're just going to say he's scot-free. So you already know, I know. Now, what's the deal here? What's the deal? Well, I'll tell you what the problem is. Your boy Victor's saying he wasn't there. He doesn't know what happened. So that's what your parents told you to say? Is that what mommy and daddy told you to say? Or who told you to say that? Because how weren't you there when you were the one that put it up? When you were the one bragging about being there? When you were the one that was first to let your name, Victor, let it be known that you're out there. And I see that you're cocky. And that's fine. That comes with the territory. That can be fixed. But here's my thing. Don't sit here and lie now. Now you're saying you weren't there. I wasn't doing it. Then if that is true, let's say that this liar that did a fake news interview, let's say that he was telling the truth. So why'd you hop up on social media with it then? If you ain't do it. So already we know you're a faker. Because you were up on social media talking about it. You were telling people to call you. You know what happened. You have all the details. You were doing that. I didn't tell you to do that. No one else told you to do that. Let alone everybody in your live was with me. That's the funny part. And the headphones got out with that. Everybody in your live was with me. Everybody that hopped up on your live was rocking with TheCzarr. Shout to Simeon. This commenter video goes to Simeon. And I know that's not your real name, but we're calling you Simeon because you went ape with that information. You made them start admitting stuff. I don't even know. And here's what's crazy. Y'all guys, Lil Marrow admitted something else to a commenter that I have that I can't believe you said. I can't believe you said it. And I'm going to forward this to someone else because I can't believe you said this. And I think they need to see it, for real. I can't believe you said this. You just came out and said it. You just came out and jumped straight to the conclusion for us. And I ain't going to say what you said because, you know, it's a time and a place for it. But I told you were a liar. So I don't want to hear none of y'all say anything else about a crazy guy in front. Yeah, I'm in front of a grocery store. And I'll be in front of your grocery store if I want. And I'll be doing the same thing about the same stuff. Got people hitting me up like, oh, stop talking about it. Don't do it. YouTube. Who are you talking to? And that's what I said. I said, who are you talking? I said more than that to you, but you know what I'm saying. Who are you talking to? Stop. What? So you're clout chasing, trying to get in her approval and favor because she won't respond now? Because maybe she has an idea of what I really have of her saying. Honestly, keeping it a buck, now I ain't gonna hate. I have everything you sent in messages to people for a long time. Why do you think I brought you up? Because I wanted you to sit there and try and do what Victor just did. But you're smarter than him. Because when he was doing that, you stayed quiet. I respect you for that. Because you're like, I know this dummy did not just say he wasn't there. What a dummy. We seen you do a report right out front of it after it happened. Are you stupid? Oh, so I guess investigators randomly lost the video of you when you say that, and I'm thinking that you're not with someone who's connected inside trying to keep things low about Victor, not putting him on the affidavit. Yes, I have the affidavit of why they arrested, and we're going to get into that this weekend because I'm looking at the affidavit. It makes no sense. You guys aren't admitting to anything. It's such a general affidavit. It looks like you printed it off the internet. It looked like it could just get printed off. And this is the official affidavit. So this is where they name the witnesses. They talk about what happened. They talk about the 2 men that enter. And we're going to get into that this weekend. I told you it's going to be on point this weekend. But come on, you think that wouldn't come out? You think that I wouldn't figure out the details to that? Are you kidding me? Do these guys know blast music? Y'all normally playing music. What's going on? You already know how this show goes. Get your shine, man. So what's going on? What's the point of it? Why'd you tell me that? She rolled through a little too fast, but I couldn't really tell who that was. Sounded like a little Drake. But that's what I'm not getting. How are you going to sit there and say now you weren't there and say it on a live like my guys wouldn't show me you said that? And then you got multiple people. Listen, here's what's going to happen. From here on, every time you guys go live, every time you do something, you're going to be mesmerized by my presence. You're going to be like, are you with him? They're going to tell you no. But 99% of the times they're with me. So now, the only reason you had people on that live was because of me. And you're not going to say my name? No, don't just talk about it. Don't say that crazy guy. Yeah, maybe I am that crazy guy. I'll take that. But give that crazy guy his respect. Stop playing with me. I made you guys admit the stuff you never were up front. Saying things you tripped up and said by accident, then got quiet. Victor's such an amateur. After he said he wasn't there, and then the guy asked you, do you know Tentacion? You said, yeah, but, and switched up your story. Yes, we have it all. So go ahead and hop in the comments and try to say we don't. Say we don't. Say we don't. I'll rope you back in faster than a rodeo roping in a small calf for sport. Stop playing with me. I told you you were funny. You're funny, man. You're funny. You're funny, and I let you know. Then you're saying the N-word crazy, just throwing it around. You're Irish. Why are you throwing it around? You have 0 pictures with people who are of any type of stance in the black community. All you have is pictures of you in nice places on a jet ski with people that are all Caucasian. It's not even with a black person. And you're saying the N-word like it's part of your slang, like it's second nature. So tell me around there, what blacks aren't slapping the taste out of his mouth for being that disrespectful? Saying it like it's part of your vocabulary. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You wouldn't say that to TheCzarr's face. I know that much. You wouldn't say that to me. You weren't even staying here by yourself. You can't even admit that you were someplace where something went down. And I'm supposed to believe you have respect for Tentacion? What, you thought he was... What was he? Victor, what was he? Go ahead, say it. Say it. Yell it. Now I know you don't have respect for him, nor his mother. You two are talking about each other's mothers, calling them thoughts. And I'm supposed to think you have respect for him? And Cleo? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You guys, every time you say crazy guy and you go through, you make yourself look crazier. People that really were looking against me were like, went in and said, yo, you know what I mean? I went and checked out their live. They're crazy. They're weird. Weird was the key word. You are weirdos. You're weirdos. If you had nothing to do with the situation, why ever speak about it in the first place? If you had no clout to pull off of it, why ever bring it up? Why ever say you were there if you were never there? That's why you're a liar. And that's why I call you out. And that's why I do what I do. Stop playing with me. Hit that like button. Stop playing. These dudes is playing, man. Then they got inside connections. Good when investigators dapping them up on the side, making them hide video. Get out of here. Give snippets and previews that don't include them. Get out of here. Get out of here. And here's my thing. I'm one step away from knowing the investigator that did that for you. That's what I want to let you know. So he needs to lay low. He better not write another report. He better not put nothing else out. Try and be a preview. Try and debunk nothing. Because then I'm going to pick your name up. Your next move, I pick your name up. Just know that. We're on the inside. We've been on the inside. CommenterNation has been connected. We've been connected with the information. I've been connected with the sources. Are you kidding me? You think, when I first started this, you think I would have started it without connections or knowing anyone? Really? Really like that? Like, I mean, who you know that's looking you in your eyes, telling you stuff, could be on the backside talking with me anyway, because they know I'm cooler than you at the bottom. That's the bottom line. You guys are weird. But ultimately, you want to mention me, sneak dissing me, like saying, oh, that crazy guy that does his videos, what's up with that? Listen, if you're a commenter, subscribe here and find out what it's about yourself. Stop asking people. Come here and see what it's about. And I put my Twitter and everything out there so you could contact me. Ask me what it's about. Stop playing with me. Stop asking these little kids, oh, what's he about? She don't know nothing about me. She doesn't know nothing about me. She's just talking out her neck because I caught her in lies. And I still got those photos and things and messages you had behind the scenes with people you probably thought were scot-free, safe. No. I got the messages. So here's what I'm going to do. The next time I hear a live, and it's going to get back to me, don't worry about it, and you're talking about me doing stuff, I'm going to just start releasing your stuff with your name right beside it. So people are like, what? What? And I'm telling you this one, if I release this one, you lose all credibility. All credibility. To the point where people, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You wanted me to let you be, I'll let you be. But stop hopping on lives mentioning me. And if you're going to say me, say my name. Don't sneak this around it like that guy, that. You know what it is. You know what the channel is. All rights reserved. You know what it is. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Y'all playing around, dancing around it. Somebody lost their life. And y'all like, let him rest in peace. Well, let him rest in peace with people who should be in pieces for what they did to him. How they set him up. How they're dancing around the situation saying that they were there, now they're not. How about you give respect to his legacy? How about that? Yeah, how about you give respect to what he represented? How about that? Stop playing. Everybody in your live was there because they rock with my nation. Stop playing. You had your clout off of me. You got your shine off of me. I told you I would. I told you I was going to give you that. Didn't I? Didn't I? Or you missed that part? I reached out to you and I said, do we have an issue? You didn't answer that. Maybe you missed that. I know Victor ain't missed that because he put laughing faces up after he said it. You laughing now. You laughing now, buddy. But here's my thing. If an investigator gets caught having hid that report and hid the video, you go down with him. Because what they did was leave out vital evidence. And didn't they just catch 2 investigators with it? Or who protected you? Who? Go ahead. Say it. Say it. I already have an idea. I'm just asking you. Who had your back then? Yeah. I didn't think so. So, before y'all hop on live and talk about that crazy guy, realize what crazy means. Realize what psychopath means. Understand it. Since I want to say that about me, they ain't got random people. Show y'all faces. What are y'all talking about? Don't do no more YouTubes about it. Don't talk about it. Didn't you see the video release? Yeah, and I believe you were an investigator, to be real. I believe you were P.O. Popo. Is that who they're riding with? So you were in this situation, now you're riding with Popo. So they gave you a pass and let you ride with them. Are you telling on people? Is that why they're hooking you up? What's the deal? Let me know. I'm asking you a question. And no, I didn't say no government. And I did say a first name, but that's not your full name, which I do have. That's why I asked the question earlier, and you know it. That's why now you're blocking your face out. You're trying to say stuff around. You just had your face and everything everywhere when you took that video of Tentacion and put it up. Even though you didn't take the video, you still threw it up on your social media and was dancing around like it was a trophy. All excited like, yeah, I took the last picture of him. Like, such a lame, man. You guys are a joke. And that's why I'm not letting up on that. And I let off of y'all, but y'all want to hop in live and keep mentioning me. Go ahead. Simeon asked you, do you know Tentacion? You slipped up and you said, yeah. So what does that mean? So should I start releasing the pictures you took with him before? Should I do that? Because I got those. Yeah. That'll wholly destroy your whole thing of you not knowing him. So if we know that you may have known him, doesn't that mean that you saying I wasn't there is even a lie too? And why lie now? Why lie after you did all of that? After you did all of that, after you grew all of that, doing that off of his name like that. Yeah, I'm the truth seeker. That's the difference between us. And yeah, I chop it up with much bigger people you look up to on the back scenes. Yeah, how about that? Stop playing with me. Don't play like that. You know how I rock. All rights reserved.